Hi, little schoolers. It's Miss Kelly here. Welcome to chapel. We are going to learn about the story of Noah's Ark today, and we're going to talk through that story. But before we do that, we are going to do a little song with Miss Sherry and Miss Laura, and then we'll talk about Noah and all the fun things that he did.
We're going to do a warm-up poem instead of a warm-up song today. And it's This Is Me, and everyone knows it, so please say it with us. Okay, this is me. Here we go. This is me. Ta-da! From my head to my toes. From my head to my toes. I have 2 eyes and a little nose. I have 2 eyes and a little nose. I can wiggle my ears. I can wiggle my ears. I can stamp my feet. I can stamp my feet from my head to my toes. From my head to my toes. I'm really neat.
Thank you, Miss Laura and Miss Sherry, for that fun poem. Now we're going to start learning about Noah and the ark that he built. Right here I have some of our friends in the story. One good man. Many, many years ago, there was a good man on earth. His name was Noah. I have Noah right here. But most people were not good. They were greedy and they fought each other. God was sad that he had put people on earth. I need to destroy the earth, he said. But God saw that Noah was good. Noah listens to God. One day God said to Noah, I'm sending a great flood to cover the earth. There will be no dry place. Noah was terrified. How can I escape this flood, he asked. You must build a great wooden boat, said God. So God told Noah exactly how to make this boat. Noah listened carefully. The boat had to be very strong, for the rain would beat down on the boat for days. And here is the ark that Noah built. Noah began to build the great ark. His 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, helped. Let's find them. Here's one of his sons. Here is another one. And here is the other son. The ark had 1 door in the side and a window near the roof, and lots of rooms inside. Noah looked up at the ark. Never before had he seen such a boat being built. But people asked, why are you building a boat on dry land, Noah? We're miles from the sea. Soon great floods will come, said Noah. Water will cover the earth, but we will be safe in the ark. Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth went on hammering and sawing. God also told Noah to take 2 animals into the ark. So Noah and his sons called for 2 of every creature on earth. He asked for 2 lions. Let's find our lions. There they are. He asked for 2 tigers. He asked for 2 bears, 2 elephants, 2 tiny spiders, and a lot of other creatures. Let's find all of our creatures. We have 2 turtles. They went on the boat too. We have 2 penguins. We have 2 pigs. We even have 2 alligators. We have 2 cows, 1 and 2, and we have 2 snakes. That's a lot of animals on that boat. Then the skies darkened, and the sun hid, and a great wind howled. "The flood is coming," said Noah. "It's time to board the ark." So he marched 2 of every creature, and Noah and his family went inside too, and the great door was closed. We will get the rest of Noah's family in here. And they're all in the ark together. Inside the ark, huge drops of rain started to fall. Soon water was flooding the earth, and the ark began to float. But Noah and his family were busy feeding the animals. For 40 days and 40 nights, they lived in the ark. Then, at last, the rain stopped. Noah looked out of the window. There was no land, only blue water everywhere. Then slowly, the waters began to go down. The ark suddenly came to rest on a mountain. "I will send a raven," said Noah. The raven flew out in his strong winds, but he didn't come back. Then Noah sent a dove, and she came back. There was nowhere for her to perch, so she had to come back to the ark. A week later, Noah sent out the dove again. This time she returned with a leaf in her beak. The tree tops were above the water now. Noah sent out the dove a 3rd time, and she didn't come back. She had found a place to perch, and at last the water had gone down. Noah opened the ark, and his family and all the creatures rushed out. How glad they were to leave the ark. Then God said to Noah, "Never again will there be a great flood that covers the earth. I'm putting a wonderful rainbow in the sky, so everyone will remember my promise." Sometimes you can see the rainbow in the sky and remember how Noah saved everyone from the flood. And that is the story of Noah's Ark. And that is the story of how Noah built a giant ship, and he also helped save all of these animals during a flood. Now, Miss Laura and Miss Sherry have a wonderful song to sing with us that is just about Noah and his ark.
Noah brought the animals 2 by 2. Noah brought the monkeys, this is what they do. They walk right through the door and they go. Noah brought the animals 2 by 2.
Excellent! Let's sing!
Noah brought the animals 2 by 2. Noah brought the tigers, this is what they do. They walk right through the door and they go. Noah brought the animals 2 by 2. Noah brought the animals 2 by 2. Noah brought the elephants, this is what they do. They walk right through the door and they go. Noah brought the animals 2 by 2.
Last time!
Noah brought the animals 2 by 2. Noah brought the kitties, this is what they do. They walk right through the door and they go. Meow. Noah brought the animals 2 by 2.
Great job singing!
I'm so glad you guys joined me for chapel today to listen to one of my favorite Bible stories about Noah's Ark and all of the animals and people that he had on the ark with him for 40 long days and 40 long nights. Noah was a very good listener. He listened to God and he did what God asked of him. And I hope that you too are able to be good listeners of both God and your teachers and your parents and your friends. Now, if you'll join me in a final prayer, let's put our prayer hands together. Bow your heads. Close your eyes if you're comfortable and repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for giving us our families. Thank you for giving us all of the animals on the ark. We thank you for giving us friends. We thank you for giving us teachers. We thank you for giving us food and water. We thank you for giving us a place to live. We thank you for giving us earth. We thank you, God, for giving us life. Amen. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and we will see you soon.